Hello, and welcome to Allegedly, a pop culture podcast. I am your host, Jordan. I grew up with celebrity drama from Us Weekly, People, TMZ, all thanks to my best friend, mom, and co-host, Beth.
Ni hao.
Pop culture became our way of life, so here we are, tuning in to discuss our top stories of the week. Mom, what was that?
Ni hao. Hello in Chinese. I've decided I'm going to learn a different way to say hello every time.
What's going to be your thing?
That's my thing. I'm making it a thing.
Ni hao.
Ni hao.
Well, ni hao to you too. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
We are coming off of just watching the Priscilla movie. What's your take?
Yes. So we saw Priscilla, which stars Jacob Elordi as Elvis.
Yes.
And an actress named Kaylee. Caile. I don't remember her last name, but I remember that.
But she was cute as a button.
So cute.
So cute.
I felt very uncomfortable from the minute it began.
Same.
So Priscilla was 14 when she met Elvis Presley in Germany, and they made the actress look every bit of 14, and it was so weird. The military guy who was friends with Elvis coming up to Priscilla and being like,
recruiting her.
yeah, it was so weird.
Yeah.
So weird. Like a grown man.
Grown man.
All of it. And then, red flag as soon as Elvis brings her back around and was like, you want to go talk some more private in my room? No.
No.
Excuse me, sir. No.
Red flag.
It was just weird and gross.
How about him supplying her with pills? Pills to go to sleep, pills to wake up.
I mean, his pill addiction was very evident and just based off of that. But he didn't know any better. And he still wanted to hang out with her and her go to school. I don't know. It was weird all around.
Yeah. A lot of slow parts.
I feel like it was mostly slow.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I mean, a lot of stuff, a lot of the scenes took a long time.
Yeah.
Like they're doing the Polaroid picture taking scene. Mm-hmm. I mean, that was like a good 6-minute scene of them just taking pictures. Or she's playing with the dog. I mean, the scenes were really long. Mm-hmm. Like there was no dialogue. It was just like remembering, I guess.
Yeah. It was a sad story. I just felt sad for her. Like you could tell she was young and innocent the whole time and just wanting to please him. And literally every time he was jump, she jumped. Like it was
literal
crazy.
Stockholm syndrome. Like she was his prisoner. She could leave, but she didn't want to leave.
Yeah. She was literally his plaything. There was a scene where he takes her shopping and she's trying on all these dresses.
And she's 17 at the time.
17 at the time with his whole entourage. There was an entourage every time.
He was never by himself.
No, they were never by themselves, which is weird.
Which is how he went broke so fast, buying everybody everything because he had such a big entourage.
Yeah. So anyway, she was being dressed up in every outfit, and the one she liked, he didn't like, and immediately his tone changed whenever he was like, brown's not your color. No, it takes away from your eyes. And
you
then
need to dye your hair black.
Oh my God. Yeah. Dye your hair black and more eye makeup. And she did.
She did.
And then she went to high school.
Yeah.
And it
wasn't a good look.
No. Oh no. I liked it on the actual real Priscilla.
Yeah.
I didn't know her hair was not black.
I didn't either. I didn't know he made her look that way.
Well, I remember
his little doll.
Literally. But I remember in the Elvis movie that she dyed her hair black then, and then I can remember her being grown up and it was brown again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. It was a sad story. Elvis had a really sad life, and sounds like
very unfortunate.
Priscilla did too. They were not happy hardly ever.
No, they were hardly ever together.
Yeah. He was still cheating on her, but still wanted her to be home and obedient. It was weird. It was weird.
Can you imagine what kind of fame he would have now if he was that famous in the 50s and there wasn't paparazzi and there wasn't, there were trash magazines that she was reading, but can you imagine it now?
It'd be so different. I think it's so sad because it'd be so different, how he wasn't able to travel.
Yeah.
He wanted to, he would have been able to, he would have been way bigger.
Yeah.
If he were able to actually go international.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't think he would have been able to marry Priscilla in nowadays. I don't think.
Yeah, we would look at him like
Steven Tyler, for instance.
Yeah.
Well, that's not the same, is it?
Or what's the guy who peed on him? R. Kelly.
I was like, But he never married. Oh, no, he did marry Aaliyah.
He married Aaliyah. She was 15.
Did she also get her guardianship signed over?
Probably.
Because you and I looked at each other once Priscilla's guardianship got signed over to Elvis Presley's dad, which that's odd. Like, that's a red flag already. Like, that's weird.
It's like she adopted
was like
her.
16, yeah.
That's weird.
I bet R. Kelly had to do that too.
Probably.
Because Aaliyah lived with him and all that kind of stuff too, huh?
Yeah.
What's he up to? He's in prison.
He's in prison.
For a long time?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Anyway. What else did you do this week?
Dwayne has been gone since Tuesday. And I need him to come back. Like, I don't like...
This is the first time you've been by yourself in so long.
This long. Yeah. He'll be gone 8 days. And I don't like it. I don't like it one bit.
Just you and the dog?
Just me and the dog.
Going through Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah, we started Grey's Anatomy on Tuesday, and I'm on season 3.
And it's Saturday.
It's Saturday.
And that's funny.
Yeah. But speaking of Grey's Anatomy, Sexiest Man Alive.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's just jump right in.
Jump right in. Sexiest Man Alive. Patrick Dempsey. McDreamy. Did I say McDempsey? No. Oh, McDreamy.
Yeah, McDreamy.
Yeah. So he's 57.
He's beautiful.
Beautiful. I think he's more handsome now than he was in the prime of Grey's Anatomy.
I kind of agree. I've always thought he was cute. Like,
for sure.
But yeah, he's very good looking now. He pulls off the gray look very well.
So good. Yeah. So good. But it's his first time. I mean, at the height of Grey's Anatomy, he wasn't ever Sexiest Man Alive.
It's very confusing that he is Sexiest Man of 2023 because where the heck has he been? Like, he has literally been
off
from
of
a
Grey's
relativity
Anatomy for a long time. Yeah. But he does have a movie coming out at Christmas called Ferrari, another driving movie. He's a race car driver.
We just had a Ferrari movie with like Matt Damon. I think it was literally called Ferrari.
Oh yeah, that was the maker of Ferrari. Maybe this one, he plays an Italian driver.
Oh.
Yeah. But he actually does race cars, like
fast cars, like Ferraris.
I think maybe like Formula 1 cars. I mean, I don't think it could be NASCAR, so it's got to be
Formula 1's lower.
Yeah, so he's probably Formula 1 stuff. But yeah, he's actual race car driver. And his, you know what? Can't Buy Me Love started. When it came out?
The 80s?
1987.
Yeah. I was thinking 86. I knew it was around then.
That's crazy.
I love that movie.
Oh, I know. I just put it on my list to watch.
He was so young.
So young. I think he was like 16.
He wasn't that cute then. I mean, I was going to say by the end, but even then he was still like dorky looking. He grew into his face.
He definitely grew into it. I mean, you look at Patrick Dempsey in Can't Buy Me Love and you think that turns out to be McDreamy?
Absolutely not. None.
No. Crazy.
He had like a geeky little voice and... Yeah, no.
But he joked in the interview and he was like, it's about time. Like, I've been wanting this for years. It's like, yeah, so now I've made it. But he's got like teenage kids, I think teenage daughters, and they're giving him shit about it and making fun of him. So that's funny.
Did you see anyone else who made the Sexiest Man Alive list?
Yeah, some random people. I mean, some random categories. I didn't know they had different categories.
Yes.
So the sexiest TV star, who would you think it would be? I mean, like, who's on TV?
I couldn't even tell you what's on TV.
Exactly. James Marsden.
Love him, though.
But he's from the Jury Duty, was like a simulated juror.
Yeah.
So that was kind of interesting. I don't know who. Yeah, I don't watch TV. Or watch TV.
I wouldn't even
shows.
consider. I mean, that's an Apple TV show.
Yeah. But yeah, if we're gonna do like Apple TV, why not like Ted Lasso? Or the guys who play on the soccer team for Ted Lasso. Any of those guys are cute.
I don't know how they pick their winnings.
Yeah.
So they had Sexiest Podcast Host.
Yes.
Taylor Lautner.
Yeah. I mean, really?
Why?
Him
and his wife
where's
have a
Jason
podcast.
Bateman? Like, where's...
I know, right?
Where's Joe Rogan?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think those guys are sexy, but I don't think Taylor Lautner should have won. And sexiest athlete... Jason Kelce.
I was going to say Jason Kelce.
Not even Travis.
Yeah, he was like, I'm not even the sexiest in my family.
So weird. Musician was Harry Styles.
Fair.
That's
well
that's
deserved.
good. Yeah.
Fair.
And sexiest grandpa was like a little stab in my heart because I like the grandpas.
Who is it?
Pierce Brosnan.
Oh yeah, he's
very handsome.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But
You saw there's a lot of... Why is that a stab to your heart?
Just because they're grandpa status, when I could name a bunch of them that are probably all grandpas.
You've only ever liked grandpas, so that's probably true.
And the new sexiest new dad is Tom Hiddleston, which it freaked me out because I thought it was Tom Taylor's old boyfriend. What's his name?
It's literally Tom Hiddleston, Taylor's old boyfriend.
The one that she was just with for 6 years?
No. That's Joe Allen.
Joe. Okay. Joe and Tom mixed up. Okay.
She had like a fling with Tom Hiddleston. She met him at the Met Gala once, and then he wore like that I Heart TS, like Taylor Swift shirt.
Yes. I remember the shirt. Yeah.
Didn't last long at all. Anyway.
Yeah.
He's married and has a baby now.
Sexiest new dad.
I like him in Loki, which I wonder if all of this is just PR because his show is currently out on Disney Plus right now.
Yeah.
And
all of this is PR.
True.
I mean,
it's got to be because there's no way anyone would have been like, in current times, who's the sexiest man to you? And someone said Patrick Dempsey. No. 2005, 2007.
Right.
Maybe even 2010.
Yeah.
But nowhere near now would I have put his name.
Who would you put in for Sexiest Man Alive?
Of this year?
Of this year.
I have no idea. I don't know. I'm trying to think of who's like really been like relevant.
I know, me too.
For me, Harry Styles. But he already went musician. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
I immediately think David Beckham, but that's because he's been in like the news recently.
Yeah. I mean, I think Ryan Reynolds.
True. But hasn't he won already?
You can win more than one.
That's true. I think they have had some win more than one.
Yeah. I can't think of anybody else. Like that's...
What's been big this year?
Well, we've been on the strike for so long. Nothing's really sticking out.
That's true. Which is weird because that's literally my next story.
Perfect.
Can we go ahead and segue into it?
Yeah.
So the SAG-AFTRA strike is officially over as of this past Thursday at midnight after 118 days.
Now tell me what the name that you just said, SAG-AFTRA?
AFTRA.
AFTRA. Yeah. I don't know what that means.
Screen Actors Guild is SAG.
Because when I was hearing people talk about it, I thought they were saying SAG Extra, but
no.
Extra.
So it's Screen Actors Guild, American Federation of Television and Radio Artists. So it's like representing employees who produce, report, write, host, or announce in like radio, including web content, videos, podcasts, like all of these types of things.
Not just actors. Mm-mm. Okay. So the strike's over.
So the strike is over.
Did they get what they wanted?
Not everything, but they are mostly happy with it. They still have things they're going to try to negotiate for in 2026 when negotiations are back up or
so
open
this is
or
just
whatever.
like temporary for 2 years?
I guess it's contract.
Yeah.
So contract will be up 2026.
Yeah. I wonder what kind of stuff they're like wanting that they were having such a problem with.
Well, I'll tell you what they got.
Okay, yeah.
So this means that they'll get a pay increase. It was like 7%, and it's split into two, like 4% and then 3%.
Okay.
They're also getting more health benefits, which is really crazy that they didn't have as much, I guess.
Yeah.
And then it's also protecting them from AI. So that's been a big thing. Like companies have been trying to use AI to write scripts and screenwrites and all that,
still using
jazz.
their voices.
Yes. And, a lot of signs were like, we're more than AI, like whatever. So now there's protection from AI.
Good.
And there's also this thing called with like streaming bonuses, which is supposed to make working in the streaming services more sustainable for like the middle class actors because they weren't making anything from their shows and things like that being streamed consistently. It was only like the streaming services that were making all this money.
Oh, that sucks.
And that's pretty much it. I really don't have much on that, I guess. But I did see after the strike was over, filming like almost immediately resumed. Sydney Sweeney was already like spotted hours after the strike was announced to be over, filming scenes for her upcoming movie.
Wow.
That's coming out in December. So I'm assuming it was like reshoots or something. Have you seen that?
No.
She's in a movie with Glenn Powell.
Oh, I thought are they dating? Because they look so cute.
No. And that was a big thing with this movie. They were playing like love interest. in a movie. It's like it's a romance, you know, one of those cheesy ones.
So that's where all the pictures and stuff were coming.
Yeah, and people are saying it was obviously just PR because once the trailer came out, it was like really disappointing and didn't look good.
Oh, so now they need to drum up some interest.
Yes, Anyone But You is what the movie is called. So they pretend to date in the movie for their friend's wedding, and I'm assuming they fall in love, which I feel like that's a story that's been tale as old as time. Like that happens.
Literally the wedding date.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. And she's actually engaged. So she has a fiance. She has been engaged this whole time. But the rumors were like so big at the time. Glenn Powell's girlfriend broke up with him. Do you remember that? Okay, you don't?
No.
And she like unfollowed Sydney Sweeney on Instagram.
Yikes.
But then Sydney Sweeney was seen out with her fiance like a week or so after that, holding hands like in solidarity. So if something happened, they worked through it.
Yeah.
And Glenn Powell did not. Glenn Powell is really good friends with Joe Jonas, which is just a random side note.
Oh.
They were in a movie together. So I'm like...
And Glenn Powell's from Top Gun, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Got that chiseled jaw you like.
Yeah. Yeah, he's cute. Glenn Powell and Joe Jonas were in a movie called Devotion, which they were... I'm just going to give you tidbits, I guess. Do you remember American Teen Mom? What is that show?
Secret Life
of American Teenager.
Yeah.
Ricky, the one who gave, baby daddy, he was in that movie too. And he's a part of Joe Jonas's posse. Like always seen with them. They are literally always hanging out with them too. They're in something.
Weird.
I would have never put them together. Yeah. Well, that's all I got about this strike. So now we'll get more movies. I'm really excited because this means Wicked can resume filming.
Ooh, yeah.
And it already got pushed back. I mean, this literally affected so many things.
Yeah.
So many movies were pushed. I'm most excited about Wicked coming out finally.
And it's a movie version?
Well, it's a musical, but yes, movie musical.
Yeah.
Ariana as Glinda.
I've never seen Wicked.
I have never seen it, but I've listened to the Broadway soundtrack 100 times. And I've watched like a bunch of YouTube videos and TikToks of like the big songs.
Yeah.
I belt them out in the shower all by myself, thinking I can hit the high notes. Can't do it.
You can.
I
Try
cannot. It. No way. Literally no. I can do it in my head. All right. Up next, we've got Keke Palmer.
Yes, Keke Palmer. She just had a baby with her now ex-fiance.
I did not know they were engaged.
Yeah, they were engaged. I think.
I'm believing you. I just wasn't aware.
The baby's like 8 months old, but she went out with her girlfriends a couple of months ago to Usher concert, and the baby daddy posted on his social media a picture of her in this like beautiful skin tight dress, like a concert going to a dress going to a concert, and was like dogging her, saying that she is a mother now and she shouldn't be wearing stuff like that, and you need to be home with your baby.
Yeah, it's about loyalty.
Yeah,
and morals.
Terrible. So that's probably where it started going downhill.
Oh, for sure. He was roasted.
Yes. He apparently broke into her house and verbally attacked her, then physically attacked her by trying to choke her while the baby was there. So now she has filed a restraining order and for full custody of the baby.
She submitted screenshots from the security footage.
Oh, really?
That appeared to show him
terrifying
hitting her. And you can literally see like the baby too.
My God.
But it's like a picture of him, rearing back to hit her. And she's like on the ground trying to like block him.
Who the fuck does he think he is?
I don't know. So she said that it was on November 5th, which isn't that long ago. And then she just recently filed for this restraining order, this week? So that's had to be a week after this?
Yeah.
Or within the same week. Today's only November 11th.
Yeah.
Or 12th or something.
11th.
So she said this happened after she explained she didn't want Leo going to a football game. That she didn't want the son going to a football game. Mm-hmm. She said, at that point, he lunged at me, grabbing my neck and face, knocked me backwards over the couch, stole my phone out of my hands, and then ran out of the house. Said he nearly hit her with his car when he tried to flee the scene.
Oh, my God.
Mm-hmm.
Stay away from this man.
Yeah, she called the police and gave him a warning, not to come back. And I saw she also said in a separate incident from February 2022 that he became enraged when she showed him a photo of herself in a bikini to mark progress of her fitness journey. She said, in the bedroom, he slammed me on the floor, slammed my head from side to side, The next morning, he was standing at the bottom of the stairs near the front door, screaming at me as I was coming down the stairs. And there's screenshots showing her ex-boyfriend attacking her at the bottom of the staircase.
Jesus.
Yeah. So that was February. Do you know when that whole Usher thing happened? Because that was like for her birthday, like while she went out to the Usher concert.
I thought it was like this past summer.
I think so too. So he was already abusive and like crazy before that. Then the Usher thing happened, and then she starred in Usher's music video.
Oh, I
after
didn't know that.
Yeah, it's called Boyfriend, but she starred in it with him. Obviously, as retaliation. And then she took back the whole, because he was like, "You're a whole ass mother" or something like that. And she made merch that was like, "I'm a mother," and that's like been her catchphrase. Lately. So she tried to like turn it around, but I mean that's crazy.
That is crazy.
He's already like tweeted, "I'll see you, son. Or I'll see you soon, son. I love you," or something like that.
Be like, "Sir, your son does not have a Twitter.
Yeah,
stop talking to him on Twitter. We don't need to hear that."
And we're already seeing like how much of a bad guy he was. I mean, he literally got so much backlash for the whole calling her out thing.
Yeah.
With the outfit.
That's terrible.
He should have been supportive and been like, "Yeah, that's my girl." Yeah. But he clearly couldn't have even handled her showing off a bikini picture.
Jeez. Crazy.
It's so scary to imagine. I mean, okay, this is weird, but it takes me back to like the Priscilla movie. Like, women like are stuck in the abusive relationships. Yeah. Like they just stay.
That's crazy.
So sad.
Scared to leave, scared to stay.
Ugh, can't imagine.
You just walk on eggshells on how they react to any given situation.
Her nervous system has got to be so out of whack. Her poor baby. I hope I think he's like, what'd you say?
8 months.
That's what I was thinking. He's like 8 or 10. At least he's still like young, and hopefully this didn't affect him much.
Yeah.
So she was granted custody, like full custody, right?
I think she just filed for it.
Okay. Well, this article says she was granted temporary restraining order and custody of her son.
Oh, good. Good.
And that was as of Friday.
Oh, good.
All right. Well, you have anything else to add to that story?
No.
Okay. Moving
Justice for Keke Palmer.
Justice
and her baby.
for Keke. She doesn't even need justice. She's got it. She seems like the fighting woman.
Yeah. You don't mess with a scorned mama.
She's so funny. I just watched an interview clip, I guess, of her on Wendy Williams. Mm-hmm. And Wendy Williams like showed a picture of Keke in some sort of revealing outfit. And Wendy Williams was like totally trying to portray her badly because she was like, "What does your mother think of you when you dress like this?"
What?
And, yeah. And immediately Keke was like, she loves it. Like, and in the picture, you can see her mom in the background holding up a phone, taking pictures. She's like, "My mom wished she looked like me at my age." She's like so supportive. And she's like, "Yes, you go, girl." And then when he like immediately changes her tone and is like, "Well, what does your dad think?" She's like, he didn't say anything. Like he's a quiet, strong, quiet type.
She's a grown woman.
But she took it in stride and was like, turning around. It's like, "My mom's, my biggest supporter."
Right.
Like, it was so, Wendy Williams is kind of the worst.
She is the worst.
I wonder what she's doing. Do you remember her health crisis and she was like going off the rails?
Yeah.
I haven't heard about her in a while.
No, I haven't either. Hopefully she's getting some mental help.
Yeah. She was looking rough.
Yeah, she was.
Didn't she pass out on her show?
Yeah, a couple of times.
Scary. And
then her husband cheated on her for years and years and years.
What is she famous for? How did she become a talk show host? Like, who is she?
I don't know.
Was she someone before the Wendy Williams show?
I know. I think she was a talk show host.
They just gave a random person a talk show?
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, Oprah started as a regular person.
Wasn't Oprah a weather reporter or something before that? Wendy Williams is an American former broadcaster, media personality, and writer. From 2008 to 2021, she hosted her television show. Prior to television, she was a radio DJ and host, and quickly became known in New York as a shock jockey. So she became famous for her...
A shock jockey.
Instead of shock jock, I guess they made it a shock jock.
Yeah.
I guess they said jockette because she's a girl.
Oh. Stupid.
So she had a show in 2006 on VH1 called The Wendy Williams Experience, which had to do around her radio show. Interesting. Wow. Okay. On to the next.
Did you hear
what?
That about Shania Twain's tour bus?
No.
It crashed in Canada.
What happened?
Last week. from the pictures, it looked like it just rolled over and caught on fire. But 13 people were injured and had to be taken to the hospital. She wasn't on there, but it skid off the road, and it was all her like production people. Like, people that does do the shows.
Wait, what did you say happened? How did they?
It looked like they skid off the road and flipped over, and it had to
scary.
catch on fire. Yeah, out in the middle of nowhere, between two states or something in Canada, whatever those.
Was she in a tour bus near them?
Or no, she probably takes a
like
plane.
Private jets and stuff.
She probably takes a plane. And they were in Canada, so she probably had to fly to Canada.
Isn't she Canadian?
Never mind, she is Canadian, I think.
I mean, I'm still sure how to fly, but that's her home.
Yeah, but yeah, that's so sad.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So 13 people were injured. Mm-hmm. Taken to the hospital.
Yes.
Everyone's fine.
Everyone's fine. No deaths.
What'd she say about it?
That she is thankful for the first responders that helped and praying for all their family. I mean, she was back on doing a show like 2 days later.
Oh.
So maybe they weren't like the important part of the set. You know, that happened to Reba McEntire's whole band died.
What?
Back in the, I think, early 90s. Maybe, I mean, like 1990 maybe, or 89, 90, 91, something. Her whole band plane crash and died. She lost her whole entire band.
That is so sad.
Yeah. Isn't that terrible?
Is scary.
Yeah. I mean, that's like Richie Valens and the Big Bopper.
What? Who?
Richie Valens from
Who's
La
that?
Bamba.
Oh.
He died in a plane crash.
The main guy who played La Bamba, or the actual La Bamba guy?
The actual La Bamba guy. Richie Valens.
Died in a plane crash?
Yeah. He was with the Big Bopper.
That was his band? What's the Big Bopper?
he sings like a Chantilly lace and a pretty face.
Those are lyrics?
Yes. The ponytail.
What the heck is the Big Bopper? You didn't.
That's his name.
That's his name?
Yeah, the Big Bopper.
Why?
I don't know. He was friends with Chubby Checker. What's up with their names?
That's so funny.
They're both singers.
What year was this? It's giving the Colonel.
I don't know.
70s, 80s?
No, like 50s.
Oh.
Yeah. 50s. Late 50s, early 60s. When La Bamba died. But early 90s when Reba's band died. And nobody died in Shania Twain's.
Okay. Have there been any other tour crashes?
Oh, I'm sure, but I didn't look them up.
Funny. I mean, not funny at all.
Well, what's his name? Travis Barker. He was in a plane crash, and his buddy DJ AM died.
Yeah. He dated Paris Hilton or Lindsay Lohan. Remember him, the DJ guy?
Yeah, he dated somebody.
But yeah, he died in the plane crash.
Yeah, that Travis Barker survived.
And Travis has barely been able to ride a plane.
Yeah, just recently since he met Courtney.
Yeah, who they just had their baby, which we talked about last week, but
so I was right.
Fully confirmed.
Yes, I was right. Little baby Rocky 13 was born, and he is being roasted online right now
for the name.
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, they're roasting the baby.
Did you see people roasting Paris Hilton's baby?
Brandon did the same.
I mean,
wait, no, that was you. But Brandon too. But that was you. You are the one who sent me that.
Jordan, I'm just saying that was between us.
Now it's not. Now it's for everybody.
But anyway, he is being roasted for playing the drums in the hospital room to the beat of his baby's heartbeat.
He can't just put the drums away for 5 seconds.
I mean, it's given Justin Timberlake.
How?
Remember even playing the guitar with
Oh
Britney?
My God.
Laying on the floor, writhing in pain.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Ugh. Ick.
That's ridiculous.
Ick.
That's so funny. And he had like a full drum set type thing, right?
Yeah, he had like it's like a portable drum.
So he had to have brought that into...
He probably carries drumsticks in his pockets of his cargo pants.
My wife is giving birth and in labor, but I'm so bored. I'm just going to pull out my drum set.
Yeah, and that's probably the last thing that you want to hear.
How dare you touch my drum set?
You're trying to have a baby and, contractions and you hear this fucking drum beats. I'm like, give it up already.
Well, the baby's going to be a drummer, I guess.
I mean, maybe. Probably.
I wonder what the baby's going to look like. All of Courtney's kids are like very dark.
All of Courtney's kids are very
tan.
Armenian. Yeah. So I wonder if that's going to come across on this one too.
What is Scott Disick? He's Jewish.
Yes.
Is that just where, because he has like color, like he's got a tan ish,
but
he's not, like, totally white.
I think he is totally white. I think he has 2 Jewish parents.
I mean, yeah.
But there's no, like, I don't think any ethnicity in him. I think that her kids are like more Armenian.
Did you know there's a rumor that Rain was Justin Bieber's baby?
What?
Yeah, so it's way back in the day, Kourtney Kardashian and Justin Bieber were like connected together, and he was like young, but people were saying like they were sleeping together. They weren't like denying it. And there's like just random internet gossip saying that Rain is Justin Bieber's baby.
Oh my God. Gross. No.
Yeah, I know. There's like another rumor about him having a baby, a teenage baby. Oh, people also think that he has a little brother from his dad, and they think that internet trolls say that that's Justin Bieber's son with like a random person.
Justin Bieber and Hailey are always showing off babies. Like, oh, this is my new baby sister, Poppy. Didn't he have just a new baby sister?
They're
like little bitty babies.
Yeah, I think so. People keep speculating that she's pregnant online. And she came back and was like, the internet's going to be the last people I tell. And we're like, oh, okay.
Whatever.
You're going to be the last to know. Sure. She stages paparazzi pictures.
Yeah.
Remember the like crop top picture where it said Nepo baby?
Yeah.
They were staged in a parking garage. Those were her paparazzi people.
Of course.
So annoying. So annoying.
Of course.
She just irritates me. But she's literally famous for being a Nepo baby.
Yeah.
And marrying Justin Bieber. She is the ultimate fangirl. She's living a dream, honestly. Yeah. I guess everyone would want to be Hailey Bieber in that situation. She like fangirled her way to the top, used her dad to be Justin Bieber, became friends with Kendall Jenner, used Kendall Jenner to get rid of Selena, and weaseled her way in, and then went back and forth. No. This was like a big deal in my life. I read a full timeline, like pages and pages worth. It's embarrassing, really, of Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber's timeline relationship and Selena Gomez's relationship at the same time. Ooh. And like you throw in a few models here and there, and Kendall Jenner in there too.
Yeah.
But it's nuts. It's nuts. I mean, I forgot the point where I was going with that. Whatever.
Anyway.
Jelena forever, I guess.
Oh my gosh.
Just kidding. Selena deserves better.
Oh, for sure.
All right. This is our last big story.
Oh, okay.
We are just running through them. I don't know how we had 1 million last week, and here we are. This is my last top story. The Met Gala theme.
Yes.
Has now been announced.
Yes.
And the theme is Sleeping Beauties Reawakening Fashion.
Sleeping Beauties, like princesses?
Actually has nothing to do with princesses.
Oh.
It is centered around 50 like valuable and historically significant gowns that are quote unquote too fragile to be worn again, i.e. Marilyn Monroe's dress that Kim Kardashian ruined.
So you have to mimic an outfit that
we're not going to mimic it, but they're like outfits done by Alexander McQueen and Oscar de la Renta and Valentino, stuff like that. And you take like the ideas of these dresses, I guess, and like reimagine them into a different interpretation. I don't know what the heck that's going to mean, what designers are going to do with that. But people are saying that it's a dig at Kim Kardashian because in 2022, she wore Marilyn Monroe's like iconic Happy Birthday, Mr. President
Which is so crazy to me that they would let anyone, anyone, much less Kim Kardashian.
Did you know that dress is like the most expensive. It had like the highest bid at auction. Like it is worth the most. And it's been in Ripley's, believe it or not, in Florida. Like in temperature controlled glass. Like no one is allowed to touch it. But somehow Kim Kardashian was like, hey, I'm going to wear this for the theme, which the theme was in America Anthology of Fashion. So it was like a big deal. Yeah. Like an iconic dress, just like the new ones now.
But then she ended up like wearing it for a few minutes and then having her own dress.
Yeah, she changed into a replica one.
So then why even wear the original?
To just prove that she could. And she ruined it. The like zipper didn't work as well. Crystals were like coming off. Like,
well, that dress is what, 60 years old?
Yeah. And it was literally made for Marilyn, like her body. And there were like behind the scenes videos of Kim Kardashian trying it on and all this kind of stuff, which this is when she was dating Pete Davidson and he was there. But anyway, it could like barely zip up over her butt. So,
well, duh.
Yeah. So anyway, so people are saying it's a dig at her because everyone like hated that she did that. Like she shouldn't have done that.
You think she's invited again?
I don't know.
If you're invited, are you always invited, or do you have to get invited each year?
I think you have to get invited each year because.
And who the fuck is Anna Wintour? Like, why do we need
editor-in-chief of Vogue?
Well, I mean, I know who she is, but why is she the end-all, be-all of this gala?
Exactly. That's just how the world works.
You have to be invited. I don't want to go.
So it's like it's a charity event. Mm-hmm. So it's all in support of the Met Museum's costume innovation whatever department, something like that.
I had no idea.
And it's supposed to raise money for that. So like designers are the ones who get seats and invites, and then they pick their like celebrities and stuff like that who are going to be like wearing their designs and sit at their tables and stuff like that.
Okay.
But Kim Kardashian was just sitting next to the Beckhams at that. I guess it might have been Victoria's fashion show. Do you remember that?
Yes, it was Victoria's where she was late.
Mm-hmm. People were saying she was late, but then Kim Kardashian's team said she wasn't late. So her and Anna were like talking. I don't know if that means she's going to get invited. Based off of like the title, I think it's just ironic. Like it would be funny if she invited Kim. I think kind of just like
it would be way funnier if Kim did not get invited.
Well, yeah. I think Khloe was the only Kardashian or Jenner who hadn't been invited. But I think she went last year.
I think she did go last year.
That was her first year.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I really wanted Zendaya to go last year. I hope she goes this year. She couldn't last year because she was filming for, what's her big show on HBO? Or
Euphoria?
Yeah. She was filming for Euphoria at the time. Oh my God, speaking of Euphoria. It was random. My brain's just all over. They pushed back the air date for the show. It was supposed to premiere like next year, but they pushed it back to 2025. And I don't know if that has anything to do with the strike or not, but I feel like they've been we haven't had a season in what, already 2 years?
Already 2 years.
So I just don't understand.
Same thing with Yellowstone. Yellowstone's being pushed back to November 2024.
Did you know they're doing another spinoff for Yellowstone?
Yeah, Matthew McConaughey. They're going to have to do something, another spinoff, because Kevin Costner's not coming back. So
why can't they just kill off his character?
I think they want to stay
more iconic.
Yeah.
Like he needs to be.
I think they want to stay true to the storyline. Like we can't kill off the main guy.
Kill him?
Yeah. Oh. I mean, there's people trying to take his land, but not really try to kill him.
Well, okay, so I knew there was already going to be a spinoff with Matthew McConaughey, but I thought there was going to be another one. There's supposed to be one about like present time Yellowstone.
That's not like now Yellowstone?
That's exactly what I thought too. Apparently not. It's supposed to be like 2024 Yellowstone.
Well, I would think Yellowstone that we've been watching was 2024.
Hold on, let me tell you.
But there's already like 1883, 1923, and then Yellowstone, and then the 4 Sixes is coming out, and then this new one with Matthew McConaughey.
Do you know what that one's called? Is that one 1944?
I don't know.
Okay, well, there's a Yellowstone spinoff 1944.
1944?
1944.
Okay, that's closest because we were on 1923.
Yeah, so that 1944 is supposed to be a spinoff or like a sequel, the next generation of the 1923.
1883, 1923, now 1944. It's cool they're going through each generation.
I could have sworn that it's supposed to be a new one about now. Guess not. Maybe that Yellowstone's final seasons for 2024. There's going to be a spinoff. 666.
Yeah, the 4
ranch.
Sixes.
4 Sixes.
4 Sixes.
Is that the one with Matthew McConaughey?
No.
Well, that covered all of our top stories.
Yeah.
We got some honorable mentions.
Yes. rumors are squashed. Speaking of Kevin Costner, he's not dating Reese Witherspoon, which I think would be a perfect, cute little match.
Reese Witherspoon doesn't date famous people anymore.
Well, she is on the market.
Her ex-husband's like a producer or an agent or something like that. Yeah, he's an agent.
Mm-hmm. They were married for 10 years.
Yeah. Do they have kids?
They have one son together, Tennessee, and then she's got
No,
two.
His name is Tennessee.
His name is Tennessee, and he is cute as can be. Tennessee.
I just saw Deacon, her older son.
So
He's
cute.
so cute. He's only 20, so that makes me a little sad. He still feels a little underage.
Yeah.
But he was just hosting He was DJing at an event, and it was a fashion event, like for some brand, but like big names were there. I mean, quote unquote big names, not really big names. Emily Ratajkowski, the model, was there. A couple other models. So he's trying to make a name for himself. Yeah, he's trying to be a musician, which he's got a face for movies and television. So yeah. I don't know. He's so cute. So cute. Adorable. He's a good mix between Ryan Phillippe and Reese Witherspoon.
The daughter is completely Reese Witherspoon.
100%.
I mean, that's like copy and paste.
Ava, I think is her name.
Yeah.
She's a little older. I don't know how old though.
Copy and paste.
It's scary.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift just opened the Eras Tour is back, and she's in Argentina.
Yes.
And
did Travis show up?
So Travis wasn't there for Friday, and then she was supposed to go on stage Saturday.
Today?
Oh wait, no, that's not right. She went on the first opening night was Thursday, so she went on Thursday. She was supposed to have a show Friday. And literally, like hours before she was supposed to go on stage, she announced that she had to postpone the concert.
Oh, why?
Due to weather, which Taylor Swift performs in the rain all the time. But apparently, this was going to be
like too dangerous.
She said it'd be truly chaotic and it would be unsafe to put on this concert. So they rescheduled Friday night for Sunday night. So she'll be in Argentina longer.
Will Travis be able to see the show, or is he got to go back?
Travis
that'd suck. Fly all the way over there.
He showed up on Friday because he was going to go to the show Friday night. Canceled. They were seen out and about, dinner and all that kind of stuff instead. And she's staying there because she's staying in Argentina longer for the show. But he has to be back for practice. So I don't know if that's obviously going to interfere. Like he'll have to be back for practice on Monday.
I would think.
Yeah. So I don't know how long the flight is.
13 hours.
No way.
Yeah.
From Argentina to California? No, to New York?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Can't imagine being on a plane for 13 hours.
No.
Kill me.
She also debuted some new outfits. She is now in like some pink outfits, and they're so cute. She was thinking about, people were originally wanting her to change the set list, like see what she was going to do, new songs, new whatever. But then she had like a ton of international fans say, don't change a thing. Like we wanted the exact same way.
We've been waiting for it. Yeah.
Yeah. Just like the movie and stuff. Like don't change it. So that's that.
Nice.
My last honorable mention is the Skims holiday the Skims holiday collection.
Yes.
Drop with the Mahomes family.
Yes.
And as we know, Taylor Swift, Kim Kardashian, feud. Like they don't speak.
Yeah.
I'm assuming. I wouldn't want to speak to somebody who edited my phone call and try to make me out to be a liar.
Yeah.
And then now she's connected to Brittany Mahomes, the wife of Patrick.
Yeah.
And just going, retracing my steps. Brittany doesn't follow Taylor Swift, or didn't. She probably does now. But she followed like all the Kardashians. She's clearly been a Kardashian fan. So it makes sense like that she was like, oh my God, let's do the Skims thing. But I want to know the inside stories. Like what is happening? If you have to tell your new friend Taylor that, hey, we did this, collection, because obviously it was like done, previously. Like, did she tell Taylor like, hey, this is dropping. Hey, this is what we're doing.
Ooh.
Did Taylor care? Does Taylor care?
And did Kim?
It was like
do it on purpose to just get.
I think it was like other football people, sports people too, because she just dropped that collection with like.
Well, the pajamas are just like red and black plaid onesies.
Yeah.
It wasn't cute.
I mean, it's giving holiday. Like it's a standard holiday.
You
outfit.
could go to Target and get the same.
Yes,
outfits.
Exactly. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I wasn't impressed. Now the underwear models that she had,
all the athletes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Very impressed with those.
With the athletes or their underwear.
I was very impressed with their choice of athletes in their underwear. The family photo of your Target onesies, not a fan.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Not a fan.
She's ruling the world with these Skims. Like she now is connected to the NBA.
Yeah.
Sponsoring all of their stuff, whatever.
Can you buy Skims or do you buy them like online?
Yeah, buy them. They're at Nordstrom. And online.
But like if I go get some Skims, it's at Nordstrom.
Yeah.
Do they have like the sweats and pajamas and everything too? Like a whole
Yeah,
Skims?
I have like a t-shirt bodysuit that I bought at Nordstrom. And a tank top one. Too.
Yeah.
The brown one I have?
Yeah, I like the
that's
brown
Skims.
one. Yeah.
It's butter. Soft.
Yeah.
It's great.
That's what I want.
Also, there's like Amazon dupes on Amazon.
Yeah.
Knockoffs that people are saying that they're, speculating, allegedly, whatever. Kim owns like a dupe store. Yeah. And
she's gonna get
the
it quality
is almost the exact same. Like the numbers are just 1 or 2% off.
Is it really expensive? Like
no, it's like half the price.
What's a Skims bodysuit cost?
I mean, I'm gonna say they're upwards of like $50.
Oh, okay.
If not more. Okay, so Skims, I mean, they vary. Some are, it says 58, 72, 88. So it varies in price. The Amazon ones are like half the price, $30, $40, if that.
And they still suck you in like Skims?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. My pink one?
Yeah.
Knockoff. Skims
really?
knockoff. And I think I like that one better. I think it's a little softer, actually.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's all I got.
That's all we got. I think we're much better on a Friday.
I wonder that too. But I also had a couple glasses of wine last week.
That's why we're better on a Friday.
That's why I try to have this glass of margarita.
Yeah, but it's like 3:00 on a Saturday afternoon.
Okay. It's 5:00 somewhere.
So what else is your plans this weekend?
No, hold on. I have trivia questions for you.
Oh, that's right. That's right. My turn for trivia.
Yeah. So I picked to do my trivia questions on the 2000s and just pop culture moments in the 2000s.
Cool.
I've got 5 of them. Okay. These are not from me. These are from some website.
Okay.
Okay. Number 1, Jennifer Lopez's choice to wear a low-cut green Versace dress to the 2000 Grammy Award ceremony and the attention it received prompted the introduction of what specific search engine a year later. Literally, this picture sparked a search engine because everyone wanted to see this photo. What was it?
Bing.
No.
It sparked a whole search engine?
Yeah.
Like Google?
Yeah. Google image search.
Google image search.
Yes.
Wow.
Because people wanted to see this iconic Versace dress.
So they went to Google and searched.
So then, boom, it created.
Wow.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Okay. This next one, I feel like they're a mouthful. So listen closely. What was the shoe feature developed by Nike and incorporated in several of their flagship shoes that included a support system of arranged small hollow columns made primarily of polyurethane? The first shoe with this feature was released in 2000. So when you think of an iconic Nike shoe from the 2000s,
okay,
what shoe is that?
Air Jordan?
No, you owned them. Everyone owned them. They had...
And they're Nikes?
Yes, they had squishy, hollow things in the shoe.
No clue.
It's a tennis shoe. Mom, what tennis shoes did you wear in the 2000s? Like
Nikes.
Okay, but what kind of Nikes? What were they specifically?
Tennis shoes.
No.
I don't know.
They had little things on the heel of the shoe. They made them like really bouncy.
Nike cushions.
They're in the heel. And
I understand the question.
You could see them.
Gel.
Okay.
Nike gels.
Shocks. Nike Shocks.
Shocks? I would have never guessed that.
No, but you were owning Shocks? You had Shocks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone had Shocks.
Yeah. Yeah.
I knew you were going to get that one.
No, I wouldn't have gotten that.
Okay. Next one. I have faith in you because I remember this moment in history with you.
Okay.
Okay. You might say author James Frey, quote unquote, fell apart when he admitted on the Oprah show in 2006 that he had largely made up what best-selling memoir?
Million Little Things.
Million Little Pieces.
Million Little Pieces.
I remember watching that episode.
Yeah. Well, I read the book.
Yeah, I remember reading the book.
got it for someone who needed it, thinking like this is what you need to hear.
This is a life-changing book.
Life-changing book.
Who did you get it for? Somebody we know?
Yeah.
It's the blue. It has like a blue and it's a hand with like little specks all over it. What's the book about?
Him as a drug addict and how he got clean, and really amazing, life-changing book. And to find out that was fake.
Was any of it true?
No.
He was never a drug addict at all?
He was never even a drug addict.
Whoa.
Yeah. It was terrible.
Nobody fact-checked him? I mean, how do you I guess.
Because it's a memoir.
Wow.
Nobody called him on it.
What made him come out and say it was a lie?
I think people started to be like, dude, I went to high school with you.
Oh.
I think
people were literally fact-checking him.
Yeah.
Like from his real life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that moment watching that show.
Yeah.
Or that episode of Oprah.
I mean, like that was his downfall. Like I never heard from him again. That was it.
And I was like, and poor Oprah. Because like Oprah's best-selling book list, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. It really was a good book.
James what?
Frey.
James Frey now.
I think he wrote another one.
He was found dead.
He's dead?
He's dead.
Why?
He died of a heart attack in his Los Angeles mansion.
When?
Hold on. Well, hold on. Wikipedia doesn't say he's dead, but this top one said that he's dead. Okay, but then what the hell? From the Virginia Quarterly Review, it says controversial author and cultural icon found dead, but it does not say when that was. Hold on. Oh, it says obituary. Okay, hold on. We're getting closer. Dead. James Frey dead. This can't be real. You know, I'm just going to strike that from the record because nowhere other than that says he's dead.
Weird.
He has been named CEO of Andbox, a New York-based esports organization. This is the same guy. Oh. Frey was a producer and writer on the film Queen and Slim in 2018. The following year, Momentum Pictures released a film adaptation of A Million Little Pieces, starring Aaron Taylor Johnson, Billy Bob Thornton, and Charlie Hunnam. What?
Jax Teller?
In 2019, then. Okay, weird. Well, he's alive. And doing things. Anyway, okay. All right, another one. Pretty much free advertising for Nike. Air Force Ones was a 2002 hit single by what St. Louis rapper?
Nelly.
Yay! Nice. I can't remember like the words, but I just remember Air Force Ones. Yeah. Okay, last one. Who won the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor in 2009, just over a year after his death, becoming just the second person to win a posthumous acting Oscar?
2009?
Yes.
And he's dead?
Mm-hmm. He had just died like a year before that.
I would say Philip Seymour Hoffman.
No.
I would say, I don't know.
Heath Ledger.
Oh, R.I.P.
Mm-hmm.
What did he win an Oscar for? Brokeback Mountain?
No. Was it the movie that they, like, he was in the middle of filming a movie?
Yeah.
Was it that one when he died?
I think it was the Joker.
No. Best Supporting Actor 2009. Wins for Best Supporting Actor in The Joker. Okay, so it was for The Dark Knight.
Yeah. Wow.
There was a movie he was filming like when he died, and they had to like CGI him in or something like that. No, it was something else. It was something weird.
I think it was the Joker because they like just put the Joker makeup on somebody else. See what film he was doing when he died.
The Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus.
Oh.
He was working on it when he died in January 2008. All right. I got nothing else. I'm trying to think of anything else exciting that's just happened.
We got Friendsgiving next week.
Well, I was thinking in pop culture.
Scratch that.
Hey, you didn't talk about the Teen Mom story.
Oh, yes. Kale from Teen Mom. She tried to trick us all and said that she was going to she's pregnant with twins and this was to be her 6th and 7th baby. And she tried to trick us and say it was both boys because she already has 5 boys. So that'd be 7 boys. Mm-hmm. But now she's saying that there's 1 girl. So it's twins, boy and a girl.
Well, that's exciting. I mean, still crazy. She's got 6 boys.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, if you're going to have 6 boys, you might as well have 7.
That's true. Wow. That's...
Can you imagine, like, 1 sister and 6 older brothers?
That poor girl. I mean, her childhood's could be just rough. And her teenage years and all of it. I can't imagine having that many brothers.
And the oldest is 13. That's a big gap.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
That is a large gap.
Yeah. I think I wrote it down. 13, 9, 6, 3, 1,
Man.
and pregnant with twins.
Wow.
Yeah.
Those are back to back, the 1-year-old and the twins.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
A 3-year-old, a 1-year-old, and
Well, yeah.
that's back to back
There's
to back.
like no time in between those.
No, that's crazy. That's too many kids for a single mom.
Yeah. Well, is she not with the dad?
Yeah, she is with the dad of the twins and the 1-year-old.
Oh, the 3-year-old doesn't have the same dad?
No.
Oh.
The 3-year-old and the 6-year-old have the same dad.
And then
the 13 has his own dad. The 9-year-old has his own dad. 6 and 3 have their own dad. And 1-year-old and the babies.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's a big family.
Big family.
Lots of Christmases.
That'd be weird to have them like all go to their dad's one weekend. You're like home alone.
I wonder if that's what they'll do. That's crazy.
That is crazy. Just spend all day going to pick them up from each dad.
You can't do after school sports.
No.
There's no way.
There's no way. They better start a band.
God, how can you afford that? That's so much money too.
God.
Thanks for listening. We appreciate
the support.
Thanks for listening. We appreciate all your support. I made an Instagram account. There's not much on it. But I'd appreciate it if you send this episode or the last episode, any episode, to a friend. Just pick a person in your contacts and share the wealth.
Share the wealth. Hey, we got some cute girls doing podcast.
Nobody knows what we look like unless they actually know us.
Well, true. We've got some funny girls.
Funny girls. And that is a quote from Passport to Paris. You're a funny girl, Melanie. To some French.
It did sound French. Oui, oui. Oh, we're Chinese and French.
How do you say hello in French?
Bonjour.
Bonjour. How do you say goodbye?
Bonsoir.
Au revoir.
Oh.
Bonsoir? What's that one?
I thought it was bye.
Oh.
Au revoir. Bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
Mon ami.
All right. We'll end there. Like, share, comment. We'll talk to you next week.
Love you.
Love you.